Yo, listen, they trying to steal hip hop, man. Y'all already know Mikey. Y'all already know Bad Mikey's going to react. They is trying to steal hip hop, man. Um, Salute to Poker Face Society. Earlier today, um, Jamel Saladin had a show over on Poker Face Society. He was talking about the origins of hip hop. Where it basically started. I love you. Where it started, things of that nature. And I tapped in for a while. We had a good discussion. We went back and forth. A lot of things I didn't agree on, and you know, some of the things I just think is just straight up cap. Some people's up here just doing it, to be controversial, and you know how that go. But salute to Jamel Saladin. Hopefully he pulls up, um, so we can have a debate. You know what I mean? We had a little bit of a debate. I had a little break at work. I was able to come over there and debate with him for a little while. Um, I got free time now. You know what I'm saying? I got time today. I'm off, and now we can talk. Listen, I am suiting up for hip hop. I am suiting up. We not letting you rob us for hip hop. That ain't happening. You see what I'm saying? Bad Mikey is suiting up for hip hop, right? This is what y'all must know. I'm not playing with this. This is how this thing gonna go. Now check it out. They're talking about what they're trying to say is, you know, the Puerto Rican was a part of starting hip hop. And I say the Puerto Rican only because they saying that. I view the Puerto Rican man, all Caribbean, Tainos, Arawaks, Incas, Mayans, all of them are highly melanated black people, Afro-Asiatic. They are part of the same Afro-Asiatic family of all black people. They are making themselves a separate group from all black people in these communities. That's what they doing, right? So that's I'm just speaking on that specifically because that's what they saying. Now nobody is saying that they didn't play a part in hip hop. Nobody's not saying that, but we know that this is the creation of the black male, the black man in America, right? A lot of Puerto Ricans consider themselves black. I personally consider Puerto Ricans black as well. Highly melanated people, no matter what you want to call them. And this is not a racist thing, but you got to remember when you hear these things, and when they try to take things from the black culture and from the creation of black people, this is a long line of them stealing things from us, right? Because what they want to do is to make us seem like, and they want to make us seem like we never added anything to the civilization, to the human civilization, to the human family. We had no nothing. We are no good. This is what you see when you hear these conversations. Understand what you are seeing when you hear that, right? The pyramids, the temples that were built by our ancestors. Before they say a black man built them, they say the aliens came and built them. You hear the stuff that's going on the internet? They be like, nah, the black people ain't, they couldn't have did it. They couldn't have did it. They were savages and dumbs. The aliens did it. They know they didn't do it. They can't get credit because it's not in their lands, right? So this is a bigger conversation of them trying to misappropriate things that are created by black people and what we have added, right, to the civilization, to the human civilization. This is what you see, right? And this is degrading. When they do that stuff, it's to degrade, it's to keep our generations down like we never did nothing, like we never created nothing. And we always create and they always steal from us. They misappropriate ourselves, our stuff, sell our stuff, even our bodies. Even our bodies. You see what I'm saying? Um, but this is what you got to understand when you see this stuff. You know what I mean? I sent the link to Jamel Saladin. Hopefully he's not busy and he can pull up. But I just want to give y'all that background, that context, because you have to understand this is a bigger picture to all that. We created rock and roll, soul. We created all of that. They stole that. They stole all those things. Now you trying to steal the African drum? How you gonna steal a drum from black people? Right? Right? How how can you misappropriate all of these things and think we're gonna just go for that? Now, the argument that's being pushed around the internet is graffiti, the four or five elements of hip hop, right? The four or five elements of hip hop, they saying the dance and the graffiti. I'm gonna go into all of that. I'm going in, get y'all a drink. This is history. I'm gonna give y'all a history lesson. We're gonna talk history, we're gonna talk music, and I'm gonna give y'all the history, right? Because I grew up in that. I'm pushing 50, right? And this is what I've been a part of my whole life. I grew up hip hop. I was raised hip hop, right? So their argument is graffiti, dance, and all these things were made. I don't know. Some of the stuff I'm hearing, Jamel Chala Jean try to say those things were before hip hop and they started hip hop. A dance ain't started hip hop. There was no dance called hip hop and they started hip hop. The music preceded the dance, right? But they're trying to say all these elements. Let me give you the definition of hip hop. If you didn't know it, you're going to learn what hip hop is today. The definition of hip hop is rapping over break beats. Old school beats, we took old school beats, we took the records, we sped them up, and we rapped on those. Dances were created specifically for that, right? Break dancing, they did all kind of different pop and locking, they did all kind of different dances, electric boogie, all kind of different dances were created to dance to hip hop songs, right? You had other cultures, you had other genres of music. We're gonna get into that. That were also available during these times, right? If we're gonna say, if we're gonna say Puerto Ricans had they had other music. There was Spanish music. They been had salsa and merengue and other music. That didn't infuse that none of those things influenced hip hop. Those things didn't influence hip hop. Hip hop is not a construct of salsa or merengue or any of that or any of that music. So understand that, right? So hip hop is specifically hip hop. When you if you Google it and you look it up, hip hop is specifically rapping over beat breaks. That's what hip hop is, right? Everything else that's added came after. Hip hop started out in the park. We used to do it out in the dark. It was music. It was only music. People were dancing. People were dancing. And you know, that's what hip hop was, right? Rap precedes hip hop. Rap is before hip hop, right? You had all these rap songs, and this is why in some award shows, hip hop and rap is different awards. Because there is a difference between just rapping and hip hop, right? You got a lot of people that rapped. Mary J. Blige rapped in her songs, in her R&B songs. Beyonce has rapped, but they never called Beyonce a rapper, even though she has rapped. Mary J. Blige has rapped, right? Rap is not just because you rap doesn't make it hip hop. That's number one, right? That's number one. Now check it out. Now check it out. I don't know if they're trying to give. I don't know if they're trying to give. They're saying the five elements. Yo, the hip hop is rapping over beat breaks. That's what hip hop is, bro. That's hip hop. Everything else added, the dances, you could do any dance to hip hop. You could do the Roger Rabbit. You could do the WAP. You could do the Smurf. You could do the stinky leg. It doesn't make a difference. You could do anything. Hip hop created so many different dances. Aunt Nene, put some put some dances in the chat. There's so many different dances that came from hip hop. Hip hop created the dances. We created all the dances, right? Now, of course, it's a form of art, but without the music, you can't have the dance, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Puerto Ricans ain't good dancers, but when it comes to dancing, I feel like DJ Khaled, we the best. James Brown, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's not the king of pop because he can sing the best. Michael Jackson is the king of pop because, or was the king of pop because he sung and he danced the best. We been dancing. What you mean? You say we weren't dancing? We were great dancers in the 70s. We rock and roll, we danced. We had Americans gyrating their hips with them looking at us strange. Elvis stole that from the melanated man. That was stolen. Rock and roll, all those dances, the gyration of hips in America, they wasn't gyrating them hips until we came through. When we were allowed to make music in America. The Barry Gordys, the James Browns, right? This is the stuff that preceded hip hop. R&B, soul music, right? These are the things that preceded hip hop. So when you hear these dudes talking this stuff, we the greatest dancers. I don't know nobody who's dancing better than black people. I'm just saying. We got soul. We say that for a reason. We got soul. That's like a part of our DNA to dance to them drum beats. Them drums is ours. We bring those things to the human civilization. Melanated people bring drums. That's an African invention, like all the rest of these inventions that they stole or misappropriated. Understand what you're seeing and what you're viewing when you see this stuff. This is all to keep you down, like you can't build, like you can't make nothing. That's what this all about. That's what this all is. Understand that. I'm not. So what y'all talking about? What's going on? JB official, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. What's going on? I'm looking at the chat. Talk to me. What's up? I'm ready to argue. I got me some fruit over here. I got some brownies. I got some water. I'm ready to go to war for hip hop. Where y'all at? Where are y'all at? Where are y'all at? I'm trying to see where everybody at because y'all talking smack on the internet. Y'all talking about breakdancing. Hip hop is music first. Hip hop is the music first, bro. Ain't nothing precede hip hop. We didn't start breakdancing and say, hey, he doing graffiti or he doing hip hop over there on the wall. No. They added that on as other things that were in the ghetto and they made that a part of the culture. They made that a part of the culture. Yo, Buck, salute. Salute to everybody pulling up in the building. You know what I'm saying? But that was all made a part of the culture. That wasn't, they try to misappropriate our culture. This is what they do. They steal. They hip hop is, if you didn't know, you learned today. Hip hop is specifically rapping on beat breaks. That's what hip hop is. Everything else is added. The five elements, these hip hop is rapping on on a beat. Everything else is added. Without rapping on a beat, there is no hip hop. You can't dance. You can't dance to rock music, and that's hip hop. You can make it do a hip hop dance. If hip hop was never made, if rapping on a beat, if rapping on a beat was never made, we wouldn't say hip hop. You might be dancing and doing an ill dance to a rock song, to an R&B song, or to a soul song, but you wouldn't be doing hip hop. Only reason why we saying hip hop is because that's done on a beat, on a hip hop beat. B-boys, B-girls. There was no B-boys and B-girls. That's hip hop. That's all constructs of hip hop. All of these things were birthed from hip hop. When that mic and that beat got together, everything else was born and consolidated into hip hop. DJs make the beat. A DJ brings the beat. I'm not saying a DJ's not. I'm saying I agree with you that a DJ is, because a DJ is the one that supplies the beat. A DJ or producer supplies the beat. So of course a DJ is a part of hip hop. You need the beat to flow on. All right, you got a DJ. I'm not saying nothing about the DJ. You got to have the sound system. You got to have the music, right? A DJ supplies that. A DJ supplies the beat, right? A rapper is the MC. He controls the mic. Those two things right there is hip hop. You don't need to be able to spray paint. If you can't break dance, that don't mean you ain't hip hop. You could break dance and not be hip hop. What you mean? If you rapping on a break beat, then that's hip hop. Everything else is added. Everything else is extra. Don't listen to these they cap. They trying to add on. They trying to sell more stuff. This is about selling. We in a capitalistic society. They trying to sell something to you. This is about selling. Open up Fortnite. They doing all the hip hop dances on Fortnite. You could buy a dance. You could buy a hip hop dance and a hip hop song on Fortnite. This is about capitalism. It ain't about truth. The truth is, hip hop is what? If you Google hip hop, what they gonna say? What's hip hop music? Rapping on a beat break. But it's not. No, see, it's nasty because Fat Joe is separating the Bronx, the Puerto Rican, from the black man when there never was no separation. Fat Joe ain't start hip hop. Fat Joe came out in 1992. He 20 years late. Fat Joe's like 20 years late. At least 20 years late. He came out in 1991. He came out in 1991. Fat Joe is not a pioneer of hip hop. He didn't start hip hop. Straight clown. Mike, that for him to separate that when they didn't separate themselves. When MC Shan came out with that song, hip hop started out in the park. The bridge. When he came out with that song, the bridge. KRS wasn't mad about what he was saying about the jams in the park starting hip hop. He knew it was true. What KRS-One was mad about was saying that he started out in Queens and not in the Bronx. Because we all know hip hop will start as jams. Hip hop is the DJ and dudes rocking the mic. That's what hip hop was. No matter what dance you did to it. That's what I'm saying. Latin people, they got their own music. They got salsa, they got merengue. You know, we wasn't merengue in the hip hop. We wasn't, we wasn't, they doing that now, but back then they wasn't doing that to hip hop. They wasn't doing that to hip hop back then. So these dudes is coming with these things. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the content. I love the work. I like to hear conversations like this on YouTube, but let's come with reality. The reality is, who is dancing better than us? Who in the world is dancing better than melanated people? I'm waiting. Who is dancing better? Where are they at? Where are these people at that are dancing better than black people? I'm just saying. I don't know where they at. You might have had a few, and when I say black, I include Puerto Ricans, personally. But if they want to separate themselves and be a small minority, as a minority, they don't dance better than what they're saying is black people. They don't. You might have had one dude that was really nice, but we got James Brown, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown. We got the best dancers in history. We got the best dancers in American history. Black people, if y'all wanna separate yourselves, we got the best dancers in American history. Am I put a one in the chat if I'm right? Put a two if I'm lying. Who's the best dancers in America? Who are the best dancers in the world? I'm just saying. I don't know no better dancers than the James Browns and the Michael Jacksons. I'm just saying. Than the Chris Browns. Who the Ushers? Who's the best dancers? I'm just saying. Y'all might be y'all might be watching Dancing with the Stars. I'm just being honest, you heard? Aliens? Entertainment God is crazy. I'm just saying. Who who dances better than black people? If you want to separate yourself, Puerto Ricans don't dance better than black. I'm not saying they can't dance because I know Puerto Ricans can dance and I know they black like us. But they can't dance better than black people. Like, are you serious? We got Jamaican dance. We got all kind of dances, yo. Like, are y'all serious? Y'all can't. Yo, listen. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to say, do that Michael Jackson song and throw on Thriller and beat it. I used to moonwalk all over the house. I used to moonwalk all over the house for grandma, you heard? What? I go to grandma's house in my drawers and she throw on the Billie Jean. I was nice with the Billie Jean. You crazy? I'm just being honest, you heard? No, it's not. See, no, they make it a racial thing. They making it, if you separate yourself, we all melanated, we all black. We all melanated people, bro. We all melanated people, bro. But we been nice at dancing. Who is better than James Brown? I don't know nobody, and I'm not saying you ain't got different styles of dance. I'm not saying you don't got different, if you got different stuff. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying Puerto Ricans ain't nice. Because Puerto Ricans are nice at dance. But when you try to separate Puerto Ricans from blacks and say they better or they brought something to hip hop that we didn't already do, we was the best dancers in the world already. Before hip hop started, James Brown, all these dudes the best dancers in the world. What are you talking about? They been viral. They been had the world. Elvis Presley, Barry. They had these dudes following them. We was already the best dancers before hip hop. Before hip hop started, we was the best dancers in the world. Like, are y'all serious? Are we really, is this really a conversation? I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. I don't separate myself from the Puerto Rican. I don't. I don't separate myself from the Jamaican, from the Guyanese. We all highly melanated people. We all black people. We all Afro-Asiatic. We are all Afro-Asiatic, bro. The Asian, all of us are Afro-Asiatic, bro. We are all one. But if you want to separate yourself from that and say you're better than us, you are tripping. We are the best. You heard? DJ Khaled voice. We are the best. There is no better dancers than black people in the world. What are you talking about? There is none. Zero. There is none. There's zero. There's none better. And I'm not saying that you're not good in y'all style of dances, but who's creating more dances than us? Whose dances are more marketable than ours? The dances that we create in the hood, they do everywhere in the world. Not in small pockets. They do that shit everywhere. White, black, everywhere. Our dances are everywhere in the world. They follow our trends. They follow our dances. Come on, bro. Stop it. So don't even come at me with that dancing shit. Because we did that. We invented that. We invented that. We did that. That's what I'm saying. Puerto Ricans, they black. Yo, what up? What up, my ninja? Ain't nothing. I'm not with the separatists. I'm not with that. But come on, are we serious? Are we really talking? Are we really talking like you did something that we didn't already do? We already had our dances. We already did that. We already did that. I'm just saying, who is better than these dudes? That's what I'm saying. We didn't separate. We didn't say, yo, y'all Puerto Rican, y'all ain't no. We never did that. I never did that. I'm being honest. I never separated the Puerto Rican from the black. I never looked at them no different. We all melanated. We all highly melanated people, bro. Yo, Cuba, what's up? We all the same, bro. I'm dropping the link. I can drop that shit. Hold on. I'm trying to drop the link. I don't even know how to do that shit. I don't even know how to do it. Y'all got me sweating, yo. Yo, when KRS won and MC Shan was going at it, and they said it started out in the Bronx, nobody says, hold up. Nobody took their contributions. We know Crazy Legs and all of them Puerto Ricans was a part of hip hop. Nobody taking that. But that's the black hood dudes that created hip hop. If you separate yourself from that, yo, listen. In America, we didn't have nothing. They took everything from us. Spanish people had their own music. They had merengue. They had salsa. They already had that. They had their own music. What you mean? They had their own stuff. We had to create our own stuff here in America. When they bring some of us over here, they took the drum. They took our music. We had to make more music. So we made jazz. So we made soul. We made R&B, right? We made soul music. You know? That's what we do. We are soulful people. We create. That's what we do. Right? We had to create our own music. And that's what we did. And we still doing it. We still revolutionizing that. We still working on that. We still doing it every day. New forms of music coming out, new, you know, different little subcultures of music. You know, you got drill, you got this, you got crunk, you got all kind of different music coming out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Scott Swizzy, yo, listen. They are always gonna try to take what They are trying to say that we add nothing to civilization. That the African, that the highly melanated man created nothing, that we added nothing to civilization. This is what they try to do. Instead of saying we built those pyramids, they said the aliens built them. Before they say a black man, the Egyptian built those pyramids, bro, because they know the Egyptians are black. They say the aliens built it, yo. Yo, hold up. Them niggas ain't built that shit. The aliens built it. They try to take everything from us, yo. They try to take everything, and it's all for one reason, bro. To keep us down. To keep our self-confidence down. This is what that's for, bro. To keep our self-confidence down, like we can't do nothing. They try to keep us oppressed. They try to keep us in a hole to make us feel like we ain't nothing. Like we can't build, like we can't create, and we keep doing it year after year, century after century. You know what I'm saying? Every time we get the opportunity, we make something great. And they try to steal that too. You see what I'm saying? Word up. This is what I'm saying, you heard? Where's Zeke Black? Where they at? Where is Jamel Saladin and Zeke Black? Yo, Jamel Saladin, I don't know, son. I think, what's that dude from, what's that dude, the black Klansman, the one that was blonde? Remember Dave Chappelle used to play the black dude that thought he was white, he was in the Klan? Jamel Saladin is starting to look like that dude right there, y'all. I gotta get my power pack. Hold on, where my power pack at? That got me sweating. That got me sweating in here for hip hop. Where my power pack at? Y'all got me sweating in here for hip hop. Yo, listen. What y'all need to understand is we ain't playing about hip hop, y'all. We are suiting up for hip hop. We are not letting y'all steal hip hop. We are suiting up for hip hop. We suiting up for hip hop. You heard? Bad Mikey is suiting up for hip hop. I ain't playing with y'all about hip hop. You heard? We not letting y'all steal that. We not going for it. You heard? Yo, G'd up Quinn, salute. Yo, G'd up Quinn. When I hear Puerto Ricans and blacks divide themselves, when I hear the division of that, that don't sit well with me. That don't sit well with me, you heard? 050 the movement in the building. Somebody go get Saladin in here. Jamel Saladin, you got that link, man. Stop playing. Hit that link. You got the link, Jamel Saladin. You got that link. You got that link, Jamel Saladin. You scared. Big Bag Mikey been on a hiatus. I've been on a hiatus. I've been on a high haters. High haters. That's what I've been. That's what Bad Mikey been. You know, some people say hiatus. I said I've been on a high haters. You know what I mean? I've been on a low. You know what I mean? I've been on a low. But yo, this shouldn't be a conversation because we know that Puerto Ricans contributed to hip hop. They were a part of it. We're not taking nobody's contributions. But that's a black hood thing in English. They got music in Spanish that I can't understand. I'll be trying to dance to it. I'll be trying to dance to that music in Spanish, you heard? I love the parties. I don't understand it though, you heard? I might move my hips the wrong way, but I'll be trying, you know what I'm saying? I be trying, you heard? That's what I'm saying, Mike Velez. We ain't we didn't say, oh, you Spanish, you can't do hip hop. Everybody, it was all inclusive to the hood. Everybody, it was all inclusive. It was all inclusive. I can still do a good backspin. I know I got one more hand spin or a backspin in me. I definitely ain't got no head spin, no freaky, you heard? I don't got no head spin, no freaky. But I definitely got a hand spin, no freaky, you heard? No freaky. I got a hand spin in me. I know I can still get down there and do a hand spin, you heard? Yo, well, dude said hand spin. Hey, yo, but I'm saying for real though, bro, we gotta stop letting these dudes like. I know they chasing clout. I know some people just chasing clout. Some people's trolling. You're a head spin is crazy. Nah, the head spin is crazy. Yo, the head spin is crazy. I ain't doing no head spins. Yo, listen. Nah, that's real low. For one, either they gonna take something for you or try to start an argument amongst the people where you arguing over some stuff that don't even count. This ain't even count to them dudes back in the days when they created hip hop. How this is an argument on the internet in 2024? Hey yo, Harlem Globetrotters is crazy, you heard? Yo, listen, nah, not the worm, not the worm. I'm telling you, I got a hand spin, no freaky, you heard? I got a hand spin. That head spin is out of the question, you heard? I'm going straight to the hospital off a head spin. Hey yo, but I don't even understand how Fat Joe started this conversation. That was corny, you heard? I don't respect that. Why would you bring this up, bro? A head spin is no good. Yo, Jock, what's up? Yo, Jock in the building. Yo, D, what's up? Hey, yo, listen. They always try to misappropriate our culture, but is another. This is another way. Yo, Mr. Dawn, what up? Salute. But this is another way to oppress us, like we can't build anything, like we can't create anything. Understand what you're seeing when you see this. You know, we laughing and joking. It's funny, but the reality is they want to keep us down like we can't build nothing. Yeah, I see you, D Salute. The reality is they want to keep us down as a people like we can't build nothing. This is why they take stuff and don't give us credit for it. Don't give our ancestors credit. You see what I'm saying? So we won't have the self-esteem to build again. If you think you never built nothing, your people never built nothing before, you ain't gonna think you gonna build nothing again. And that's the mentality. That's why they take stuff. That's why they do that. Right? That's why they do that. To kill our self-esteem, to say, hey, we ain't never built nothing, our people ain't never built nothing, we ain't never gonna be nothing. Our ancestors never gonna be nothing. But that's cap. Almost all this stuff that you see, they stole from us. Either that or we built it. Either that or we built it. Either one of the two. Either one of the two. I'm telling you, before they say a black man, the Egyptians, who were clearly black, before they say they built the pyramids, they say aliens built them. What? The Egyptians, these black people ain't, the aliens came down and built them. You see this shit on the History Channel? Ancient aliens? That shit is all cap, you heard? Yo, that shit is cap. Some of that shit is true as far as the historical facts. Um, that alien shit, that spin, that's the spin move. They trying to hit us with the spin move, you heard? They give you all the facts, they tell you all the craziness, and then they be like, yeah, the aliens came down and did it. These niggas definitely ain't do it. I'm telling you, huh? I'm telling you. This is them still trying to oppress us through historical facts. They trying to cut us off at the root. All this stuff they trying to misappropriate and steal is them trying to cut us off the root. That's other forms of oppression. Understand what you're seeing. Understand when they steal this stuff and reappropriate it and rename it, it's for you, the future you won't build in the future because you thought you came from nothing. Then they teach you was a slave. Yeah, you was a slave. Listen, you came from slavery. We don't know nothing else about you, but you definitely was a slave, right? Get your ass in jail and be a slave again for the next 50 years. When your son, when he born, we gonna put him in jail with you so y'all can still be slaves. You get slavery and Martin Luther King in school. You started from slavery. Where'd you come from? Slavery. What is that? That's a way to oppress you. That's oppression. Understand what you're seeing. That's oppression. We got a rich history. We got rich cultures from around the world that they hide from us and don't give to us as youth. Why you think the communities is the way they is? Because they go into the schools and getting this dribble. Columbus found everything and y'all was all slaves. What? We don't get no Nat Turners. We don't, we don't get no Stokey Carmichael. Right? We don't get none of that history. We got to learn that on our own. We get Martin Luther King, the most revolutionary person you might get in school is Harriet Tubman. That's the closest thing you're gonna get to a strong black character besides Martin Luther King in school. You ain't getting Malcolm X. You ain't getting him. You ain't getting no Black Panthers. You ain't getting no Panthers. You gotta learn about that shit on your own. You heard? We're gonna give you some Native Americans that we robbed, and we're gonna give you some slaves. Um, what Booker T? We're gonna give you Booker T. Washington. Um, what's son with the afro, the gray afro? What's his name? They're gonna give you all the slaves. You heard? Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm right, put a one in the chat. Put a two if I'm wrong. No black inventors, I crook. No black inventors. Big Ben, who built Washington, D.C. for them, who built the capital of America, the heart of America, Frederick Douglass. Yo, good looking, Monster Mo. They're going to hit you with Frederick Douglass, Booker T. Washington, Frederick Douglass. You heard? Everybody that looked like a slave, you're going to get all of them. You heard? You ain't going to get nothing that looks strong, black, and militant. And they probably giving us something. Yo, I'm scared to look at what they giving them kids, them young black kids in school today. I'm scared. I know they giving them some nasty shit in school now. You heard? I know that content in school is worse than the internet. You heard? Yo, that content in school is worse than the dirty section. Use a better chance for you to get content up here. Send the kids up here. You heard? I know they getting some I know that content in school. That content in school, I know it's different now, bro. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. They gave me Booker T, Frederick Douglass, George Washington Carver, everybody that assimilated after slavery. What is that? Noah Sada, you're, we ain't get none of that. Stokey Carmichael, we ain't get none of that. Black Panther work, we ain't get none of that. We got Martin Luther King, the most peaceful person in America. No matter what you do, he wouldn't do nothing to you. Sick dogs on you. Follow him. Follow him. I'm just being honest, bro. But this is all a part of that. You got to remember, we are being attacked on mad different fronts. This is a multi, this is a multi attack on our communities, bro, on our peoples and on our kids, bro. This is oppression on many different levels, bro. If you can't understand, you got to see that. Financial, we can't. Our job, we underpaid. Housing, economic, um, educational, historical. We being attacked on all fronts, bro. So understand what you're seeing, man. We don't need to be on the internet arguing with each other, bro. We don't need to be internet. We don't with the black and Puerto Rican that we grew up with, that we came up with, that we built with. We should not be on the internet arguing over who created what when we did it together, bro. We should not. That should not be an argument. We supposed to be. We supposed to be. Only argument we supposed to be having is on what's the next thing we build together. Only argument we should be having is what's the next great thing we are gonna build together and fully capitalize off. Because we didn't fully capitalize off hip hop. We don't even own the name. Right. That's the only thing we should be arguing about, bro. How we gonna come up in America? How we gonna unite and get this next bag? How we gonna unite and make this next power move? Let's argue about that. Nah, this is the better way. Nah, we gotta do this. I'm with that argument. Let's have that argument. Let's have that. Well, how we gonna get the next bag? How we gonna make the next? Let's make the next music. Let's make the next music with black and Spanish and trademark it from the beginning, and let's make the next wave because it's always gonna be a next wave. Let's make the next wave. Let's argue about that. We argued about some shit that's going up here. That shit is over. That history is that's that's set in stone. That history is set in stone, bro. Yo, Mike Velez, you crazy here. Don't own the labels, don't own no major. You don't own none of that, bro. Puff, Jay-Z, they're the biggest dudes and they don't own shit. Puff, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, and they don't own that. They don't own no major, they don't own no major distribution. Nobody owns major distribution besides Europeans. What you mean? We argued about it. They laughing. They laughing like, yo, these niggas are stupid as hell. They probably watching this shit right now, you heard? Like, yo, Mikey B is a funny motherfucker. We might gotta take him out. He's smart. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. They not. Hey, yo, listen. Yo, listen, bro. They don't care about none of this. They eating off all this shit, bro. Arguments on YouTube, they eating off everything, bro. We ain't even getting no money. That little billions them niggas that they got, that ain't no money to money in the world. That's light. That's light money, bro. We supposed to be uniting, sharing our resources, and making the next big thing, bro. We supposed to be thinking about the next big thing, bro. That's what we supposed to be doing. I mean, that's what I build with my guys. We talk money, we talking building, you know, companies and businesses and empires and capitalizing off the things that we doing out here in the world. You know, we all got businesses, you know what I'm saying? That's what we supposed to be up here arguing over who did some stuff 50 years ago, 60 years ago. What that count? That don't even count now. And none of us made no money off that shit. Dudes running around, they got a couple of cars. That ain't no money. You see, you see how much money Mike Tyson had and how quick he went broke? You see how these millionaires is going broke? That ain't no money. That's not no money, bro. The gap between rich and poor is a chasm. It's done got bigger and bigger and bigger. I keep telling y'all that. We gotta wise up, bro. We gotta know our worth. We gotta get our money. We gotta get our bag, bro. We can't let them manipulate us with this nonsense. We gotta unite. But you gotta remember, the reason why they won't let a black man own no major music industry, social media empire, channel is because this is how they control the masses. Once you own something with that much reach, you can control people with music. You can control it. They use that to control the narrative in America. What you mean? I'm telling you, I rode out of Syracuse. I took somebody to another city about an hour away from here. And in the car I was in, I ain't have no Bluetooth to the car. You know, it's a company car. And it had Bluetooth. So I had to listen to the radio. When the radio switched, after we left Syracuse, I didn't hear nothing but love songs. And I'm on the radio, I'm bugging. I'm like, yo, they ain't got no Sexy Red, no Glorilla. Everything is love songs in everybody else's community. We get ratchet and kill each other, you heard? If it ain't about hustling, popping pills, getting drunk, killing each other, eating it up, if it ain't eating it up, we don't get it. Twerk that, twerk that. That's a reason. That's on purpose. That is on purpose, bro. I don't even hear no love songs. Even the R&B singers is nasty. I heard some R&B songs she was talking about. She get it from her mama. I'ma tell you, I'm like, yo, she nasty as hell. Everything. We can't just get no black love songs no more. Nothing nice, nothing good. No, we don't. Where is our Mary J. Blige's? Where is our Nina Baker's? Where are our Sade's? Barry White's? Where's our Barry White? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not hearing it. If it is, please put it in the chat so I can listen to some of this music. All I hear is ratchet. R&B, hip hop, everything is ratchet. If I'm wrong, let me know if I'm wrong. In black communities on the radio, are they only playing? Are they? If they put a one in the chat, if you only hear ratchet music, shoot 'em up music, drug music to get high, put a one. If you hearing other music, put a two, please. Put a two. If you hearing love songs, put a two in black communities. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That affects us, bro. That affects our kids. These little girls are twerking. They're like 4. They got their feet up on a wall. 6. It's funny. They laughing. Just say if I'm wrong, let me know. That's a war. That's war against us. That's a war against our community. That's a war against our community. That ain't no real niggas and bad bitches. That's all they want us to be. Real niggas and bad bitches. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. That's the agenda for us. Freaks. Real niggas, bad bitches, and everybody needs to be a freak. Everybody needs to be eating it up. Everybody needs to be a munch. I'm just saying. Am I wrong though? I'm just saying. Where is the songs? I don't hear no love songs. We got to go to Afro beats. Afro beats is only songs. They got some clean songs. They got some good love songs. Afro beats. I heard some good Afro beat songs that you could play around children. But they so used to regular songs at a barbecue. You had a regular barbecue. You got kids there, and every song they eating it up. Every song they the throat go, or they eating butt or something. Like, yo, what is going on? Yo, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. You gotta realize this is all. This is a reason, bro. This is not by accident, bro. And do I like some of the music? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I like the music, but I know the bigger effect of that. I'm a grown man, though, right? But I know the effect of little kids constantly hearing that kind of music, bro. I know the effects of that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. We gotta like, I don't know. It gotta be some changes though. We're gonna have to make some changes though. We're gonna have to do that fast because in in 10 to 15 years, we're gonna see the effects of this. We're gonna see it's them kids that's coming up right now, that's getting this music right now, that's getting this culture, that's getting this way of life right now. I'm telling you, city boy Floyd, it's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I be at barbecues and stuff like that, and I see little kids and certain music be playing, I'll be like, nah, this is too much. Yo, turn that off. Yo, they got some songs. These songs is straight porn. You got songs that straight up porn. And like I said, don't get me wrong. Grown people can listen to what they want to listen to, but forcing that stuff, because what you're doing is you giving kids information, sexual information, at an age where they too young, where they shouldn't have it. You are pumping them with information that they shouldn't have, right? Over sexualizing little kids. I'm just being honest, you heard? I'm just being honest, bro. And that's gonna have effects. That's gonna have long-term effects. We are gonna see the effects of that. We are gonna see the effects of that. There are gonna be consequences. There are gonna be consequences to that, right? These kids that are growing up now, that are 6 and 7, and doing that and coming up now, fuck my baby daddy. Fuck my baby daddy. That was crazy. Yo, these songs, bro. Yo, these songs, bro. Yo, I'm just being honest, G'd up Quinn. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to speak to this, bro. Somebody got to speak to this, you heard? Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to have this conversation, bro. Cuz it's like, and then with all the other things that they pump into the kids, and y'all know what them other things are. I don't even got to say. With that in the mix too, it's going to get weird. In 10 years, I'll be playing chess. I always think long range. In 10 years, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be nasty out. It's gonna be really nasty out here, huh? Mike Velez. Mike Velez, you know. I'm just saying the stuff that they pump into these kids, it's about to get weird. It's about to 10, imagine 10 years, 2035. These kids coming up now. Imagine 2035. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be real nasty out here, bro. It's gonna be nasty out here. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta get ready. We gotta be thinking. We gotta be thinking for our families. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be thinking for our future. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we wanna have our rec, but we gotta show them. We gotta show them real love. We gotta show them real relationships. We gotta show them. We gotta show that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my family here. I had a little barbecue here, and I have my nieces and stuff here. And I'm with my wife, kissing my wife. My nieces and them see me just kissing my wife, hugging my wife, showing that. And when they see that, they see how a man should treat them when they grow up. You know what I'm saying? They see that love. That's important for them to see that, to see what a relationship should look like, how that should feel. You see what I'm saying? It's important for them to see that, not just arguing, people going at it, because then they think that's what's right. You know what I'm saying? And I watched how my niece actually, and she's my great niece. I watched how my niece's daughter watched us when she see me kissing my wife and she see me hugging my wife. But I know I always show those things. I show that love, give me a hug, give me all that, so she can see how a relationship should really be between a man and a woman, or love in general, how it should look. You understand what I'm saying? I learned that from my family, from my grandparents. I watched them in the kitchen, my grandfather paying, get off me, William, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? I watched that, and that's why, my life is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? My wife grew up with both of her family, her father, her mother. She watched some of that. So, our relationship is really mirrored off what we came from and what we seen growing up. You see what I'm saying? If you don't see that, if you see dudes running in and out the crib, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to think it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's not okay for women to do whatever they want, because I do believe that they should be doing whatever they want. But I don't believe that kids just see everything. I don't believe that kids just see everything or know everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we might be doing too much. I'm gonna just say that. When we might be doing the most, you know what I'm saying? I don't think girls should see their moms doing the most. Same thing with guys. I don't think, their sons or see they or kids to see his mother doing the most or his father doing the most, because it's going to affect them. You see what I'm saying? Um, I don't think they should. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna mimic that. It's gonna affect their lives in some way. It's gonna affect their futures. It's gonna affect their future relationships. You know what I mean? Keep it as being honest, you heard? I pay attention, bro. I know what I'm doing. I know what this is about. Because you gotta remember, we talk about generational wealth. Our family members, our kids, that's our generational wealth. That's it right there. You see what I'm saying? We not only passing down houses and money, but we passing down information. Information is more than money. It's worth more than money. Knowledge and wisdom is worth more than money. Because with that knowledge and wisdom, you can get anything you want in this world. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a lot going on out here, you heard? It's a lot going. We gotta pay attention. We gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be on. You know what they say? The fruit don't fall far from the tree. You heard? Word up, man. But we gotta be on point, man. You know what I'm saying? It started out with a good hip hop conversation. I like that conversation. But we gotta build, man. I ain't really, I ain't against no people. I ain't against nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here trying to get up, trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? And try to lead the right information for my peoples to pick up on. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Right, right. G'd up, Quinn. Yeah, we got our work cut up for us. Definitely, you heard? You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. I don't play certain stuff. I don't play certain stuff. I try to watch, my words. I try to watch how I move. Um, because regardless of what we impart information, you know what I'm saying? We out here, we leading. No matter if you think you're a role model or not, you are. Especially if you're an elder around any youngins. You know what I'm saying? You a role model. You a leader, you heard? Appreciate you, G Dub Quinn. You already know, man. Love you, bro. I love my peoples, man. And we gotta just work. We gotta just, we gotta put our best foot forward, and we gotta just continue to work and do the right thing for ourselves, our families, and our communities, our peoples. You know what I'm saying? If we don't do it, nobody will. Right, right, right. The unknown one. Facts, facts. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to tap with y'all, give y'all some good content, share some good information. We had a good time tonight. Probably I might go back on. I don't know, maybe later. Some other things in the air. I might pop back up. We got a tornado warning up here in Syracuse. I ain't got much to do. I ain't going out. Um, Raining and all that stuff. So I might pop back out and give y'all another live. I got a couple of things that I want to talk about. Maybe something funny. You know what I'm saying? Some funny things going on the internet. A few things I wanted to touch on. Um, I might tap back in with y'all later. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Salute, man. Yo, it's Mr. Love, Mikey B. Salute. Thanks y'all for tapping in. You know, um, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for liking. If you ain't hit the like button, make sure you like it. You know what I'm saying? Share, subscribe. Salute. I'll probably go live. I might go live again later around 9. I might go live again because some other things I gotta talk about. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I really want to talk about just a couple of topics. I can give y'all the topics. I'm gonna talk about Pop Smoke's killer. Um, I'm gonna talk about that. I didn't talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that. Um, I'm gonna talk about China. China the robbery. He said it was fake. Um, I want to talk about something else I want to talk about. Um, Alpo's killer getting acquitted. Something else I wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Um, yo, King Charles, salute. What up? Um, but that's a few things that I wanted to conversate about. So I might pull up and talk about one or two of those things, or maybe all of those tonight. I'll probably pop back out like 9, go eat dinner, pop back out like 9 or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But salute to y'all. You already know what it is, man. Mr. I Love Mikey B, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Every one of y'all. Salute.